Logan swore never to show his claws again, but tonight he's not being pursued by a villain. He's being pursued by a choice. They rescued Ashley, yes. Or have they just ignited another war? From the Kingpin's stadium to the ruins beyond, every mile takes a toll, and the face that appears in his memory could turn the journey into a vendetta. The road to New Babylon continues. Logan and Hawkeye must cross hostile territory with the package assignment, while Ashley's rescue unleashes consequences. The episode explores guilt, loyalty, and boundaries. Hawkeye turns to Ashley. Two thugs watch from behind. Tension in the cockpit. Close-up of the tire biting into the ground. The buggy gains momentum. Logan at the wheel, jaw set in stone. He grips tightly. Close-up of Ashley, mask ripped, defiant smile. I'm doing what I want to. The spider buggy smashes into a wall like a battering ram. Concrete fragments fly. Twisted bars scrape the bodywork. Logan maintains control. Hawkeye half risen from his seat. The thugs behind him, surprised, while Ashley struggles. They've opened a hole. But outside, there could be something worse than the wall. A clean escape or an ambush waiting in the rubble. Extreme close-up of Ashley. Eyes open, mask ripped. She whispers incredulously, "Tell me." Extreme close-up of Logan, his face covered in cuts. He replies through gritted teeth, "What the hell?" Inside the building, two guards stare open-mouthed as the spider buggy crashes through the window. A shower of glass and rebar. One exclaims, "Jesus wept." Exterior view. The spider buggy scales the facade, tires biting into glass and concrete. Hawkeye clings. Ashley is held. Debris falls into the void. Inside the cabin, Logan looks at Ashley amidst sparks. "You okay?" She, exhausted, "No." Interior hallway. The buggy turns the corner. A man in a shirt raises his arms. "Stop, stop, stop." Close-up of a gun pointed at the buggy's red bumper. Another stop. Exterior at street level. Onlookers look up. Above, the silhouette of the vehicle still climbs among the wreckage. They're already inside, and armed men await them in every hallway. Who shoots first? The guards, Ashley, or the past that haunts them? The silhouette of the spider buggy against the night sky as a cloud of glass falls around it. The buggy descends vertically between two dark skyscrapers. The vehicle lands and skids on rubble. A speech bubble crackles. "Jesus, Logan!" Inside a pursuing vehicle, two men in helmets comment, "Nice kid. Got nerve. Just shut up and drive." In the background, the skyline as night falls. Ashley, in a spider suit from behind, stands on a ledge of rubble. He holds a twisted bar. In front, the smoking gap in the building they have just passed through. Close-up of Ashley's face, dirty and scratched. He says coldly, "What are you standing around?" Shadows of pursuers running between fallen beams. Shouted orders, "Get after them." They've gained height and momentum, but the attack dogs are coming down below. If the next fall doesn't kill them, the hunt might. Logan looks in the rearview mirror, steering the wheel firmly in place. He says, "I don't believe this." Hawkeye asks, "What's wrong?" The pursuing caravan multiplies. Headlights, jeeps, and trucks kick up dust. Even a patrol car. A leaning pole cuts the frame. Hawkeye calculates, "There must be 50 cars on our tail," and concludes ironically, "Where'd they get dinosaurs?" Close-up of Hawkeye, small panel. Profile of dark glasses, wind in his beard. Savage land poachers. Midwest's covered in them. If the banners hired them, they're right behind us. The spider buggy speeding away. Logan points to the horizon. That's there. The ground opens into giant cracks. Cars slide into a void. Balloons. It's an earthquake. Holy! Dozens of vehicles spiral into a black pit. On the right, close-up of Logan's body shrinking. Strap yourself in, quick! Cars tumble down rock walls, ever lower. Taillights go out in the blackness. Total darkness. On the corner, 2 hours pass. If they survive the abyss, there's still the small problem of getting out. And who's waiting for them at the top? A green flash in the blackness. Logan gropes forward. Now we see the glow stick in his hand. He stops, breathes. Hawkeye. His light cuts through the dust. Logan clambers over rocks and debris. He mutters, seeing slimy trails. "Mother of God!" From the back, he asks, "You okay, bub?" Logan raises the glow stick like a weapon. "Go to hell, you sons of..." A voice corrects him from the shadows. "Logan, it's okay. I'm over here." Logan turns. What? In the green light, the Moloids appear. Pale skin, glowing eyes, long nails. They writhe and retreat. The glare burns their vision. Corpses and scrap all around. The spider buggy is overturned. Hawkeye trapped under the chassis, his bow to the side. He yells, "Use your light stick!" stick. It blinds some cave dwellers. They can't stand the light. Logan bends down to free it while keeping the horde at bay with the glow. If the glow drives them away, how long until it goes out? And worse, what else lives beneath this city? Or Logan and Hawkeye beside the overturned spider buggy. Logan shines the glow stick. They've been dragging cars down here for years, and bodies. Hawkeye nods with a grimace. Keep the light behind you. Open shot of the Moloid-filled tunnel. The living hill moves. Hundreds, maybe thousands of Moloids clamber over scrap and bones. A damp echo fills the cavern. Hawkeye takes a deep breath. Easy. If we don't run, we won't get eaten. Suddenly, claws emerge from the darkness. Logan snarls and pushes them aside. Back off, midgets! The engine roars, headlights blazing. Hawkeye calculates. We're hundreds of feet underground. We're not going to break through. We're going to climb. The windshield vibrates. Logan looks at Hawkeye. Really? Hawkeye smiles. It's Parker's car, remember? The spider buggy hugs the vertical wall and climbs as if it were asphalt. Logan mumbles, yeah, does what a spider does. If we make it out of the hole, what's waiting for us up there? The spider buggy races among the dinosaurs. Hawkeye recounts as if it were normal. There are hundreds. After the collapse, they were piled up in patches. South Dakota, Canyon Top. Black tide hangs from the cliff wall, a symbiotic swarm that stretches like living smoke as the buggy snakes along the edge. Hawkeye murmurs, I always wondered what happened to Reed and Sue and why they left this here. Electroville ruins at dusk. Mountains of rubble crunch. A colossal skeleton looms between twisted beams. Above it, the base of a skyscraper. Logan recognizes that's the Baxter Building, fallen like a domino. Wide shot, giant carcass, and tiny buggy. Hawkeye points to the cracked skull. The guy on the floor, Loki, mixed up in a fight, gone very wrong. Buggy cockpit. Hawkeye, half smiling. Maybe one day they'll come back and save the world, like before. Logan dryly, without taking his eyes off the road. They're late, aren't they? Ruins, symbiotes, fallen gods, and the map still shows thousands of miles. What other relic of the end of the world awaits them along the way? Mount Rushmore corrupt. The spider buggy kicks up dust at the foot of Rushmore, and the fourth face is no longer human. It's a skull carved into the rock, a reminder that symbols here have also died. Sign, Des Moines, Iowa. Bar at dusk. Night falls. A diner lost under a red sky. Logan and Hawkeye enter, searching for clues, and silence. With cheap drinks in hand, Hawkeye breaks the silence. Are you still thinking about Ashley? He forces himself to joke. The first human to knock out the Kingpin. What an honor, huh? Behind his glasses, the smile fades. I pushed her with my stories. I made her believe that being a hero still mattered. Logan tightens his grip on the glass. One more wrinkle, another guilt. How did it all go so wrong? A monument turned into death, and two old men who no longer believe in heroes, just when they need them most. What decision will they make before dawn? Close up of Logan's tired face in the shadows. He mutters with resignation as if accepting a bitter truth. Dark memory. Savage Wolverine covered in wounds stands over a fallen body in red and white armor. The scene suggests the worst night of his life. Close-up of Logan's soaked hair and face. Images of that past pierce him like needles. Hawkeye, at the bar, drinks and covers his face. He says it's not just Logan's fault, that everyone carries some of that weight. Clint confesses that he's doing what he can for his family, and that his plan is still on. He asks about Ashley. The bartender nods toward the back, and at the end, a smiling face. A guy with long hair and sideburns turns toward them with a bit too much confidence. That man knows where Ashley is, but his smile says the price is going to hurt. The bar erupts in a fight. Logan falls to the floor amidst chairs and fists. Brutal close-ups. Someone pins him down. Logan, gasping, tries to speak. Another voice, very close, whispers in his ear. There is a way, if he's willing to listen. Close-up of Hawkeye's sunglasses. It calls Logan by name. Red sunset. Hawkeye steps onto the porch, exhausted. A man approaches from the sand. The newcomer drops something heavy. A head of cattle. A message. Hawkeye asks, "What do you want?" The wind rips his handkerchief off. Hawkeye, firm, repeats, "What do you want me to do?" The answer will decide whether Logan becomes Wolverine again or breaks forever.